Yeah, 1 million dirhams is 272,000 US.
Okay.
So
I got this from Myron. And
damn, they want a lot of money, man.
Yeah. They're not playing.
I mean, do they deserve it though?
I mean, they're all older too.
I mean,
you think you deserve that amount of money in a guy? 100K per year?
Of course I do.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Yes.
Because I'm not making 100K right now, but
All right, Chris, pull up the calculator.
I'm close to it. I'm getting close to it. So that's why.
So you deserve it because you're close to it.
Yeah. I always usually only expect from people like what I already have going on with myself, in a sense.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What if I was a guy and I was a bum? I didn't have any money, but I was almost as handsome as you, or almost as cute as you. Do I deserve a hot girl?
No, definitely not.
See how your logic is fucked
Is that
up?
the same though? A hot broke girl, absolutely. Is that the same?
Okay, hold on. Let's rewind. I don't think you saw what I did there. You said I'm almost at 100,000, so I deserve a guy that makes 100,000. I was like, oh, really? Okay. By your logic, I'm cute too, but I'm a bum. Do I deserve a bad bitch? I'm almost there.
Okay, fair.
The Fresh and Fit podcast has hosted an estimate of about 2,000 female guests in its 200 episodes. And with the women coming from different cultures, socioeconomic class, and educational background, it is fair to say that the women are a direct representation of modern women. What the women who come to the podcast have shown is that women in general don't understand men and how attraction works. Women's lack in understanding men and what men want has led them into believing that attraction is symmetrical, and therefore men should want the exact same things women want in a romantic interaction. This false equivalence is harmful to women as it gives them a wrong estimate of their sexual market value. The female question by Myron at the beginning of this video is one of the many examples of women thinking that men want in women what women want in men. Women like her believe that they are entitled to top-tier men simply because they themselves make a lot of money, but what they fail to understand is that men aren't interested in a woman's resources for both biological and sociological reasons. A man going after a woman for her money doesn't make the slightest sense because women typically don't share their resources with men. Another thing women don't seem to be aware of is that men in general care about a woman's looks than they do about her money, and therefore even financially destitute men typically don't go after a woman with the intention of benefiting from her resources. What drives women further into this misconception is that they see financially well-off men and women in relationships and immediately assume that what attracted the couple to one another is their financial status, ignoring the fact that proximity plays a huge role in the forming of relationships. A woman being successful can actually put a lot of successful men off, since those types of women can be uncooperative, masculine, and sometimes have an attitude. This effectively ensures that the typical successful female offers nothing to a successful man. The misjudgments caused by the idea that male and female attraction is symmetrical aren't limited to the financial aspect of dating. They extend to things like sex partner count, height, intelligence, and many other attraction metrics. Women enjoy the benefit of men dating down when it comes to finances, intelligence, and height, but will vehemently oppose men for wanting to date down when it comes to sex partner count as a result of the aforementioned misconception. Considering how women know so little about attraction in men, it makes absolutely no sense to hear so many of them pet themselves on the back for being good with relationships. Even the mere idea that women are good communicators becomes a fallacy simply because in order to properly communicate, the parties involved must know and understand one another. What all of this proves is a lot of men have very good reasons to believe and say that women are very self-centered and solipsistic.